Opportunity will come. Question is whether or not you're going to be ready. Opportunity will knock, as we say, but the question remains, will you be ready? Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna, and I absolutely got a word for you on this morning. This morning, I want to delve into make every opportunity a moment in which you will succeed. Make every opportunity a moment in which you will succeed. Well, it's time for Morning Manna. I want to greet some folk, get right into the word on this morning, the text, the talk, the takeaway. You already know the flow. If it's your first, second, or third time joining us this morning, please let us know who you are, where you are, so we can shout you out on this morning. What a wonderful morning it is. It is spring. Spring has sprung. Spring has sprung. It's cold in some places, kind of chilly right here in the shadow of the arch in the St. Louis metropolitan area here. Good morning, Ella. How are you? Good morning, Elder Mobley. How are you? Good morning, Minister Sent. How are you? Good morning, Pamela. How are you? Good morning, Brenda. How are you on this morning? Brother Pope. Dawn, how are you? Elder Land. I can't even say your name. Come on, Jan. I mean, really? It's right on the screen. Good morning, Elder Jan. How are you? Good morning, Verena. How are you on this morning? Ari, how are you on this morning? This morning, we want to talk about opportunities. We want to talk about opportunities. And it's the text to talk, the takeaway. I want you to already be turning to Ephesians 5:16. Already be turning to Ephesians 5:16. And we're going to talk about opportunities. Good morning, Brother Nesbitt. How are you? Linda, how are you on this morning? Marie, how are you? Liz, how are you doing on this morning? Liz, did you see the reel that I put out there? You ought to check out my page today. You and so many others are in the reel. Sunday was such a blast. It was a powerful moment. And I got a word this coming Sunday too, so don't dare miss it. I'll talk more about that later. But anyhow, good morning, Anna. How are you? Good morning, Bev. How are you? Joel, how are you? Good morning, Erica. How are you? Alicia, how are you on this morning? Bev, how are you guys doing on this morning? Francine, how are you all doing? What a great morning it is. Spring has sprung. It's still a little chilly, but we're still going to get at it. It's already time to get with it. And if it's your first, second, or third time joining us, let us know who you are, where you are. Good morning, Vicky, so we can shout you out. Join the Manna fam. Join the Manna fam. This is what I want you to do. Put your comments in the chat area. Share it. Have a watch party. Make sure you can even share it right now. Let's get right with it. The text to talk, the takeaway, opportunities. Ephesians 5:16. Make the most of every moment. Make the most of every moment. Think about that. Make the most of every moment. Opportunities. It's not whether or not you will have them, it's whether you will be ready for them. Opportunities present themselves all the time, but will you take advantage of it? The first thing I want to share with you with respect to that, opt in, not out of the opportunity. Opt in, not out of the opportunity presented. So many times we are fearful. We're fearful. It's something that we wanted, something that we desired, and we really was going hard after it. And when it presents itself, then we shrink in the moment. Don't shrink in the moment. Opt in, not out of the opportunity. Second thing I want you to grab a hold of is offer your best self in the present, not the past. Offer your best self in the present, not the past. And Matthew 6:34 says, don't you worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about tomorrow. We're always thinking about what happened and what could happen, that we miss the present. And before we can think about it, it's already gone. So the point I want to make is that don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow has enough worries for itself. So offer your best self in the present. Offer your best self in the present. Here's the third thing. Live a purposeful life. In Colossians 4:5 says, make the most of every opportunity. In other words, I have to have a purpose in the moment that I'm in. I have to have a purpose in the moment that I'm in. What's your takeaway? Your takeaway is this: seize the moment. It's only here for the moment. Seize the moment because it's only here for the moment. Share the man. If it bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more Morning Manna. God bless you.